Welcome back to the show. Well, this morning we're asking the question, and it's a really interesting one. Are school uniforms sexist? Should girls be able to wear shorts or trousers and not forced to wear a skirt? This is not just one of those political correctness questions either. It's a practicality and it's a modern day question. Now, you've been sending in your thoughts. Rachel said, get over it. Stockings in winter or track pants where schools allow it, bloomers or bike shorts under skirts and dresses. Pam says, I can't see why they can't wear trousers or shorts. Skirts and tights to not keep your legs warm in the freezing cold winters. Female teachers get to wear long pants to keep warm. Not sure that's it. Debbie pointed out plenty of schools allow girls already to wear them. At two of my local secondaries, long pants are allowed but must be in accordance with uniform guidelines. M says it is unfair to force girls to wear dresses or skirts for so many reasons. Let's go head to head right now with Shelly Horton and Tony Jones. Shelly, you're first up. Do you think school uniforms are sexist?
I completely do. I mean, it's 2017. We're not reflecting what's happening in society. You can wear shorts or trousers or jeans if you live in society and you're a woman. So I think that this is another way that we're just holding girls back because we're asking to have girls to be more active, to exercise, and yet by making them wear a skirt, you have modesty issues, and so you are actually holding them back.
Just quickly, is it women holding other women back? I don't know who decides these things.
I think it would be the school itself, because I went to Kingaroy State High in Queensland, and in the winter months we had school tracky dacks.
Yeah.
Awesome. And that was 1990 when I graduated. So, catch up, people.
Yeah, I agree. Tony Jones, what do you think? It's something else? Entirely?
Look, I don't have an issue. I mean, if there were schools saying, yeah, the girls can wear shorts, the girls can wear long pants, I think that's fantastic. What I do have an issue with is the outrage becoming outrage because that's what they want to be outraged about. I mean, it seems that some people aren't happy unless they're unhappy, and this is what we're seeing here. I think it's really, really sad that a lame issue like this, and it's not about gender equality and all that sort of stuff, it's just really sad that a lame issue has dragged kids into it. Now, you had a guest on a little earlier, Carl, and she was talking about an 8-year-old in South Australia writing this, impassioned plea to the principal. Really? I mean, do we not have parents in the ears of these kids? And what message is it sending these kids? What we're going to have is a generation of recalcitrants.
No, you know what we have? We have people like you calling it a lame issue when it's actually a human right.
Well, it hasn't been an issue for the past 200 years.
It has been. People have been campaigning against schools and trying to make things... My school, 1990.
In Kingaroy?
Kingaroy. We got to wear tracksuit pants. I mean, come on. I honestly think that this is something where women have a choice. And
Shelly,
you can say
this
it's
is the other
draconian
thing.
because you're a man.
No, I didn't say it was draconian. And whether I'm a man or not is completely irrelevant. What I'm saying is that the guest that Carl had on earlier said that children have the right to choose.
Tony,
well, they don't have the right to choose. They go to school to learn.
If your daughter came home and said, I want to wear pants to school, would you let her?
Absolutely.
Okay, that's enough
absolutely,
of that
but I'm not going to go to war over it.
Okay, let's move on. They call it TV's Night of Nights, and now there's a campaign for the Logies to go bush. Destination New South Wales has officially launched a bid for Tamworth, Dubbo and Albury to share hosting duties. Okay, let's go to the home of the Logies, Melbourne. TJ, you're first up. What do you think?
Well, you summed it up, Carl, the home of the Logies. I will say, though, that Sydney did host it in the 60s, albeit on a ship. That's how much they respected it. A ship. And it was that sort of a night too, I understand. And even in 1986, it was hosted in Sydney. But again, it had to come to the cultural capital of Australia, Melbourne. So now to actually move it around into regional areas, I think would actually demean the Logies. And the only upside I can see would be seeing Eddie Maguire check into the Comfort Inn at Dubbo. I think that would be hilarious.
He'd take the whole hotel. God love you, Eddie. Shelly, what do you think?
Look, I'm from regional country Queensland. I am all for getting things out into the regions. I think logistically it would be very difficult because you're talking about 1,000 guests and perhaps another 500 crew and cameramen and hairdressers and people like that. So it would be an accommodation issue. I spoke to Dickie and I said, what do you think if it was in Tamworth? And he said, would they make me sleep in a tent? And I said, the only stars Dickie sleeps under are 5.
Or 6.
Not sure about that.
There's so many lines there. We could take that into a whole different territory. Do we want to start with the 80s?
I'm talking about tents, people.
Okay, I understand. Thank you, you two. Great debates.
Thank you.
And we'll talk to you very soon. In breaking news out of Sydney right now, a huge...